Alright, this is going to be the first deck that I want to share with you. We're going to waste no time. And this is the Pekka Hog deck that's going to work so well in Arena 14. Just because the Pekka is so good on defense. And you are going to have the Valkyrie plus the Hog combo, which is the best one for Arena 14, just because you can apply so much pressure with the Valkyrie because you can't play any pesky cards to defend against your Hog. And as you can see, we're going to get over 2,500 damage on the right side. And over here, we're going to just use the bomb tower because that's going to clean up both the lumberjack and the bowler as well. So he's going to pressure with the balloon. I'm just going to musketeer here because that's the best play here. And I think over here I can fireball, but I'm just going to take all the damage and convert that to an elixir advantage where I can play a Pekka right on top of the bridge. And it's going to be impossible to defend, guys. Watch this. Pekka plus musketeer plus skeletons is going to be unstoppable right now on the left side just because he wasted so much elixir with the balloon freeze in single elixir time. You never want to spend so much elixir in single. He's going to lose both his towers here and the Hog's going to take the right one, and we're in a really good spot. I think we can push for 3 crown, but again, we have to be careful just because he does have balloon freeze, so we have to be very careful against the freeze spell. And I'm just going to use the Valkyrie to defend against the lumberjack. Bomb tower here is going to be solid just because it's going to pull the balloon right to the center where both the towers can engage, and that's going to be super good. I have no idea what the tornado was, but we're not going to let him get the tower on the left side because he has the freeze. He doesn't have fireball. He doesn't have the rocket. He doesn't have any big spell. So it's going to be very hard for him to get the tower on the left side. It looks like he has to spend at least 5 to 8 elixir to get a push going on the left side to get his tower just because he doesn't have the right spells in hand. Okay, right now he's just going to use the E-Drag at the back with the bowler. He's going to spend a ton of elixir on the right side. I'm just going to pressure with the Hog plus Valkyrie just when he used the Inferno Dragon, and it's going to be hard for him to defend, guys, because he spent, what's that, 4. That's 14 elixir worth of troops on the right side. I'm just going to musketeer slightly lower because I can get some good fireball value and I can avoid the freeze. And this guy does exactly that. A very beautiful fireball from us. We're going to zap as well to take no damage. That's what I call perfect defense, and that's why I love this deck, because it provides so much defensive stability with the musketeer, with the bomb tower, and the Valkyrie. You're going to have the Pekka against most giant, goblin giant, you name it. This deck is going to counter it. Alright, the second deck that I want to share with you is going to be this Mega Knight deck with the Goblin Barrel. I really love this deck just because we have the Wizard and the E-Wizard, and the double Wizard combination works so well just because the E-Wizard is actually going to help stun troops and the normal Wizard is broken against most pesky cards. He's going to Okay, this is just super weird because he's going to use the Goblin Curse. The Mega Knight's actually going to jump. He's going to zap as well. He spent a ton of elixir. You never want to be spending that much elixir in single elixir time. And I'm just going to pressure with the Dark Prince because I know he's very low on elixir and he's going to take a ton of damage here, guys. Watch it. He's going to use the Duchess as well as his Princess troop. And he's going to take, I think we're going to get the tower mostly. Maybe he might survive with like 200 health. I have no idea. Looks like he's going to survive with 300 health, and that's exactly why you never want to overcommit with elixir in single elixir. I'm going to log as well just to make sure we take care of the princess that he's going to have. His tower's down to 63 HP. I'm just going to princess here and then Mega Knight his Mega Knight, and we should be able to defend this very comfortably. So with Mega Knight decks, you want to make sure you go off the counter attack. You never want to use the Mega Knight at the bridge, and that's a key tip, guys. Most guys in Arena 14 are going to do it, but you guys don't do it just because it's very important that you understand that this particular deck is a counter-attacking deck. So you need to make sure you know when to use your Mega Knight, and it's usually very passive or when you want to counter-attack. So right now, he's going to lose his Collector on the left side, and he's going to take a lot of damage on the left as well. I think I can log here because that's going to take care of the princess, and we can get the tower on the left side unless he decides to use... Okay, so he decides to use the knight on defense against the princess. Both his towers below 100 damage, and over here I'm just going to take the damage, no problem. Princess on the right side should seal the right side, and over here he's going to use the Collector. So I'm going to Mega Knight plus Goblin Barrel because you never want to really collector, especially when I do have the right cards in cycle. I did have the Mega Knight plus Goblin Barrel, so I have both my win conditions in cycle, and that was a bad collector by our enemy right here. I'm gonna Wizard. Wizard's gonna be really nice against the Mega Knight plus the Princess, because we're gonna log as well. The Wizard in this deck does so well, guys. We weren't up against a bait deck, but this card works so well against Arena 14 because there's so much bait going around in Arena 14. The Wizard plus E-Wizard combo is going to be broken for you guys to use, and I highly recommend you try this deck out and let me know how it is. Alright, the last and final deck that I want to share with you is my personal favorite deck for Arena 14, and we're up against a Pekka deck. So this is actually a hard counter, and he's gonna have the Pekka against our Giant, so this is gonna be a rough matchup. He's gonna have the poison as well, and we're gonna get some solid damage on the right side with the Giant, maybe 2 shots. And over here, guys, the best part about this deck is that you're gonna have the Ice Golem, so in case he's gonna have like the Mega Knight or the Pekka, which is being used a ton in Arena 14, you can just simply kite it for an incredibly positive elixir trade, and there's nothing you can do about it. So right here, his Pekka is gonna get melted by our Magic Archer, and we already have another Giant, and that's the beauty of this deck. We're gonna have the Sparky as well, so just in case he's gonna have the Mega Knight or the Pekka, you can sort of bait those cards with the Giant, and you're gonna just use the Sparky at the back, and there's no way he's gonna be able to mount a push. And over here we have the Inferno Dragon for extra DPS as well, and right now I'm just gonna Goblins plus Knight, and that's gonna fully counter the Pekka on the right side, and that's gonna take care of the E-Wiz as well. So this is a very hard counter, but we're gonna have to just play this out smart with our Sparky, with our Magic Archer, and of course we're gonna have the Ice Golem, because that is the MVP in this particular matchup. And let's see what other cards that he's going to have in his deck. I'm just going to split Archers at the back because that's the best play. You don't want to be giving a lot of poison or spell value. And this dude is actually going to be running Pekka plus Mega Knight. So this is absolutely crazy. I have no idea how people are running these sort of decks, man. But Arena 14, people are going to be running weird things, and you need to have the right answers against those crazy decks. We're gonna have the Inferno Dragon just completely shred the Bandit. The Giant is getting like 1 or 2 shots every single time we use it, and over here he's gonna overspend with the Bats as well. I'm gonna pressure with the Goblins plus Knight because I can bait out the Pekka, and I'm just gonna Sparky here, guys. This is exactly going to plan because I need to get a lot of value with the Sparky. Even if he does E-Wiz, I can still block with the Archers and the Ice Golem as well. So right now he does have the Mega Knight, he does have the E-Wiz, and he has a bunch of cards in cycle, but I think we can get a lot of value with the Archers, and the Sparky might even get a shot on the Mega Knight, but it looks like it's not going to get damaged. And right now the Giant does connect to the tower. We're going to get 2 swings from the Giant, and over here I think pressuring with the Knight is good, but he is going to have the Pekka once again. I should have probably Sparked, but the Inferno Dragon is fine as well, just because it's going to make sure the E-Wiz doesn't cross the bridge and the Sparky gets a free value against it. So right now I think we can go in with the Giant, and it's going to be hard for him to defend. I think I can line up the Magic Archer over here. I'm going to do just that. The lineup with the Magic Archer is going to be so good. He's taking so much damage, and that's how we get game number 3 with this absolutely banger of a deck for Arena 14. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, take care, guys.